Hi, my name is Justin, aka Ghost Reader, and today I am going to be doing the Zodiac Sign Book Tag. And the original tag for this was done by Carrie the Book Bell. So go check out her channel. I have the link to her original tag video down in the description box below. And so basically, each one of these questions is based on one of the signs of the zodiac. So here we go. So, question one, Aries. Aries is the warrior of the zodiac. Name your favorite strong female character. That would have to be Circe by Madeline Miller. And that was a great read. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed Circe's character. I enjoyed her character arc, seeing her grow as a character. And I really enjoyed that book. And that may be a book that I revisit and a character I revisit in the future. All right, Taurus. Taurus is known for loving the finer things in life. What food, drink from a book would you like to try? And for this, I would like to try Turkish Delight from the Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. Always fascinated me as a child what that was. I think I looked it up at some point, I've forgotten. But I would like to try Turkish Delight one day just to see if it's good enough to become like a pawn of the witch and the Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. Gemini. I myself am a Gemini. Gemini value interpersonal communication. Name your favorite character friendship. And my favorite character friendship will have to be Geralt and Dandelion from the Witcher series. I really like their friendship. I like the banter that they have between each other. And like they're really well-written characters, and I really like the interaction that they have. It's a very interesting friendship. One being like a killing machine, essentially, and the other being basically a poet. So it's quite the friendship. Cancer. So cancers are the most emotional of the signs. What book have you wanted to throw across the room? And this, I will have to say, is The Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad. Yeah, by Joseph Conrad. And I read this book, and I just didn't see where the hype came from, because I read King Leopold's Ghost, which he talks about Joseph Conrad and The Heart of Darkness, and I was expecting The Heart of Darkness to be one thing, and it turned out to be not that. I read it, and I after reading it, I could not see how someone could read it and be like really sympathetic towards what was happening in the Congo, just because it was such a long and boring read, and by the time you got to the main plot point, the Congo, or what was happening there, was kind of just like the backdrop and not like the main focus of the book. So I was kind of confused for that. But yeah, I didn't like Heart of Darkness at all. So that was a book I actually want to throw across the room. I didn't like The Wasteland either by T.S. Eliot, but I didn't want to throw that one across the room. Leo. So Leos have a great desire for popularity. Name a character you want more people to love. And that is, I don't know if people love him or not. I love him for the very short amount of time that I've read about him, or read things that he said, and that is the father from Pride and Prejudice. Basically, he was me reading Pride and Prejudice. Everything he said was basically what I was saying. So that's another reason why I want to read Pride and Prejudice and finish reading it, because I want to see, basically, I would read it just for things that the father says. Virgo always wants to be logical. What book confused the heck out of you? And that Heart of Darkness also fulfills that one too. That was one book that kind of confused me, because I just wasn't. Libra is all about right and wrong. What decision by a book character do you wish you could undo? And that for me would be Natasha's choice in War and Peace to run off with another character instead of her fiance. One, because it was a very impetuous, and the guy she was running off with was a very bad person to begin with, or planned to run off with was a very bad person, and she just was totally blind to it, so blinded by love, that, or what she thought of as love, that she was going to run off with this guy. So I would definitely, in that planning to run off with this guy, had a host of implications going forward in War and Peace. So definitely would keep her from doing that. Scorpio. Scorpio is the sign associated with death. What character would you kill if you could? And this character would be a character from Washington Black. The Washington Black's owner, who's Erasmus. I think his name is Erasmus. That would be definitely one person. He was cruel to his slaves and kind of just a cruel man in general. So if I had a chance to kill one person, a character, he would be one. Sagittarius. Sagittarius loves freedom and travel. Name a location from a book you'd love to visit, and that would be, without a doubt, Middle Earth. I would love to go there and check it out. I'm not sure if I would want to be there when, you know, all the Sauron stuff is going on. But it would be a interesting place to view and to learn more about its history firsthand. Capricorn. Capricorns are wise beyond their years. What mentor, teacher from a book do you wish you could learn from? And I'm going to say Gandalf. Since I'm going to Middle Earth, I might as well learn from Gandalf, right? He'd be a great guide and mentor to learn from. Aquarius. Aquariuses are known for their rebellion. If you had to, what revolution from a book would you join? So for me, I would probably join in one of the revolutions from Foundation by Isaac Asimov. So in Foundation, there are actually multiple revolutions that happen. Some that on the verge of violent revolution, but I don't think they, if I remember correctly, I don't think any of them are violent, but there are revolutions in, I think there are about 3 of them, at least in the first book of Foundation, where the Foundation changes. So first it was ruled by just scientists who were doing scientific stuff, then it was ruled by mayors who were more diplomatic and handling, and instead of looking inward, looking outward, and then you had like the merchants who were like influencing the Foundation and their the planets around the trade. So any one of those 3 revolutions in the Foundation, going from scientists to mayors, from mayors to merchants, I think I would like to be part of. Mainly because they're, for the most part, were bloodless. And the last one is Pisces. Pisces never stop dreaming. What book series did you or do you wish would never end? And that for me, especially, it's happened both times since I read the series, would be the Lord of the Rings series. After reading like The Hobbit and then the other 3 books straight, essentially going from one to one, it is, when I get to the end of Return of the King, it's always really hard, and I feel like really sad because it's over, and it's done. It's such an epic story. It really draws you in, and then it's over. And there's, you know, I mean, there's other stuff written, but that story is over, and it feels like I feel kind of sad when it's over. So that would be one series I wish would end it. So that's it for me for the Zodiac Sign Book Tag. If you wish to do this tag, I won't tag anyone in particular for this tag, but if you wish to do this tag, you are free to do so. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at GhostReese28 and also on Goodreads. The link to that is down in the description box below. So as always, keep reading.